You're welcome to Avila Consult, a new series on web development. Today we'll be looking into design itself, that is web design. Remember earlier on I told you that what makes up a developer is the ability to get a domain, to host the domain, and also to make design of his web. So far so good. We have been able to talk about getting a domain. We've been able to talk about hosting your domain, and we've also been able to look into the local host, that is local server, and also the cPanel management. And in the last class, you saw that we are actually going to be making use of WordPress in our training. Why WordPress? WordPress makes things easier for us in the sense that even if you don't have any experience of programming before or coding, you can easily get all you want through this learning today. Um, all I just want you to do is to have your mind prepared and follow the teaching, step by step as we go into the WordPress. Now, in your application, what do you find in your application? In your application, we checked for the WordPress which we have downloaded before now. And as you can see, this is the WordPress. This is the first WordPress. It has been designed, and I'll be using this one that is yet to be designed, to take you into tutorial. Well, this is latarimedia.org, and I click on the one with the WordPress admin, and it takes me directly to my WordPress platform. Yes, you are welcome to the dashboard of the WordPress. One very good thing about the WordPress is that the WordPress has the ability to be designed both online and offline. Right now, this is my UC browser, and for the UC browser, it's connected directly online, and also I'm using my Mozilla Firefox, and this is not connected online. This is connected to my local host. Why did I show you this two? I'm showing you because I want you to understand that just the way your design can be done when connected directly online, as my user browser is concerned, the same thing, the same way your design can also be done when you are offline, using your Mozilla. Well, that doesn't mean you cannot use UC browser or Google Chrome as your offline design. Whichever one that you set as a default can also run as your local design, because whenever you actually click on the start page, it begins with your default browser. Well, you can use any of the browsers. You can use Google Chrome, but as for me, I have decided to use Firefox for the local host, and also use UC browser as my live design. Now, in the coming down to the local host, there are things you need to understand very well. But before I start talking about local host design, design on local host or on the live, one thing I want you to really understand is the dashboard itself. This is a dashboard of WordPress, both live and offline. And in the dashboard of WordPress, you have the home. So right now we are the home, which gives you a summary of what your site actually contains. On home, right there you have just a post, you have one comment, you have a page created. Right here you can see the activity of just you yourself and the people that are engaged on your site. And right here you can also get some updates from WordPress, probably what is new, and that could be of benefit to your design. And this is the home of the dashboard, and right here we have post, and from the post you have all posts. That is, it has to do with posts that has been published. By the time I click on all posts, you observe that nothing at all will be found in my post because I have not published any post. And right here you have add new, that is to add new posts. Here you have categories. When you are trying to when you are making a post, you give it a category. The category could be probably under news, it could be under service, it could be under whatever thing you want to use as category. It could be books, it could be anything at all. And tags has to do with what you use in representing or to quickly identify your quickly identify that's your publish post. For example, now if you make a post concerning something that has to do with politics, and it has to do with, probably, let's say, maybe what is being faced in the country, something that has to do with economy, then you can use economy as your tag, so that if anyone goes online and check economy, it helps the what we call the search engine, to crawl your page easily and fetch out posts related to economy. So thank you very much. And right here we have media. In your media, we have what we call the media library, and that is where whatever thing you actually upload into your file, that is where they are being stored. Be it things in Word documents, be it PDF, be it pictures of any format, be it zip file, videos, audios, and so on. Everything is found in the media document. Mind you, when you say media document, when you say the media, mind you, the media library, it doesn't really have to do with pictures or videos alone. It also contains all other files. Your Word document is inclusive, and also the PDF file is inclusive. Now when you see add new is what takes you to where you'll be able to upload your pictures into your file on the cPanel. And right there you have pages. Pages and posts work relatively, they work just, they have just few slight difference between them. When you talk about the page, the page is where you have your content, and they are always fixed. When you talk about post is not fixed, because when you make a new post, the other post tends to shift away. The more posts you make, the older others become. But when it comes to page, your page is actually fixed on your site, and you can use page and post in the recents to make up your menu. We are going to talk about that later. And right there you have comments. Comments is what people actually, their view, their comments, everything drops there, and you can always view their comments. And right there you also have what you call appearance. For example, now you want to customize your WordPress design very fast. Probably the header, the menu, you want to customize the background, the slider, and so on. You can easily do that through the appearance. And right there you have themes. You want to choose a theme that will be very suitable for your design. Where you go is appearance, or you actually want to customize, or you want to work with widget. What is widget? We are going to be talking about widget, and I will come back to that. You have menu, you have header, you have background, and you also have editor. Well, I would like to talk about the widget and the editor. Let me click on widget right now, so that you really understand what I'm talking about when it comes to widgets. Now this is the widget area. Thank you very much. Now the widget area is what shows that's the layer of your website, and that is where you position every tools, probably the search, the calendar, categories, custom menu, and so on and so forth, where you actually give your site a structure. If you are using a theme that has probably sidebar, then you decide what you want to keep in the sidebar. You do this just by simple, dragging. This is the widget area, and you just drag to where you want to position, and it appears there. And you can also drag out. By the time you view whatever thing you drag there, you observe that it responds to what you've done, and that is what gives it its layout.